In a documentary, it's usually better if nobody thinks much about the role of the camera. So, actually, if the camera is invisible, it's much better than if your protagonists are invisible. But then in this case, the fate of the woman was such that I felt they had been made invisible in this culture and in this society. So we didn't shoot right away. We prepared the film for 2 weeks, and we met with a number of the women that the women's organization introduced to us, who were willing to tell their story, and we got familiar with them, and we went to see where they were living, and we especially started thinking where we could do these interviews with them in a way that they felt safe, because of course they didn't want to do this in public. They wanted to be secure. It was very courageous of them to come out and talk about this, but we needed to protect them. And then we found out that there was nothing like a private place there. Their own houses had the thinnest walls. There were always like dozens of children around, and there was no windows, no light, so we couldn't really shoot there. Because as there was no electricity, we also had to shoot without light. And there were no public buildings. The only buildings that were not destroyed were owned by the military, and the last thing they wanted to do was let us shoot there. So finally we realized the only building where we can protect the women and where we could be calm was the school building in the afternoon when school was out. So that's where we ended up shooting, and that's why you see all these classrooms in the film. It was the only possible place for the women and us to be calm. And then again, I mean, in any of these places, you come with a camera and you're immediately surrounded by 5,000 children. And that was, of course, the case also in Kapalo. But these 10 women did a remarkable job. They completely blocked us off. They managed to always have us shoot in peace for 5-6 hours. And as soon as we gave a sign that we were done, wow, there was 5,000 kids around us in no time.